On any given day, Times Square is filled with thousands of tourists and New Yorkers. On the Global Day of Action, it was taken over by thousands of protesters. The Occupy Wall Street movement moved to the centre of New York City and shut it down. Several hundred police were waiting, on foot and on horseback. There were some scuffles and dozens of arrests as officers used barricades to try to control the crowd.
Over the past 4 weeks, there have been some confrontations between the police and protesters. But here in Times Square, while there is a sense of anger and frustration, there's also a feeling of celebration and hope amongst the crowd.
I'm wearing the barrel and straps to emphasize that even though people are broke, we might as well have a little fun with it.
The New York Police Department has figured prominently in this movement as well.
Most of the protesters were peaceful and orderly, but there seemed to be a kind of a small hardcore group that was trying to pull down police barriers and then run to the back and push others towards the front.
Much of the protesters' anger is directed at the banks and financial industry. Several people went to a Citibank branch in New York where they planned to withdraw their money and leave, but the police were on the scene quickly and arrested about 20 people. Zuccotti Park is the birthplace of what is now a worldwide movement. This is where the call for global action originated. In Washington, large crowds gathered around the Martin Luther King Memorial. Demonstrators voiced their frustration with the country's stagnant economy and urged the government to take action to create jobs.
That is unacceptable, not in this country. And not when these corporate fat cats are getting away with billions and billions of dollars.
All across the Americas, the economic recession prompted thousands to take to the streets, from Canada in the north to the tip of South America in Argentina. The Occupy Wall Street movement is now in its 5th week, and organisers say there is currently no end date. The show of solidarity in Times Square on Saturday has given the protesters even more confidence to go on. Cath Turner, Al Jazeera, New York.